rugby rest on a Saturday night from Blackall. Just about 2 seconds from there.
Don't walk away from you. Thank you. You have to, yeah. I didn't tell him to, but Burnsy, yeah. Thank you. Gonna make me walk all the way up them stairs for one ticket.
And he will be under very stringent security measures to make some security jails. He'll wake up in the morning and we'll be keeping an eye on him. I think Australia would have held its breath.
Prime Minister John Howard has failed to win majority support for his 10-point win plan at a pastoralist rally in outback Queensland. Nearly 2,000 grazers gathered at Longreach and remained doubtful the plan will provide the security and certainty they're seeking. Ian McFarlane from the Queensland Grain Growers Association says they still want their title extinguished and releases.
He had his best chance today of convincing me in Australia that his plan had worked. He will not miss the 140,000 farmers in Australia. Here today, and yet he couldn't even convince these people. Polite though they were, they listened carefully and they didn't believe.
Queensland health officials fear 2 young men might have contracted the deadly lyssavirus. The pair took a bag to a vet on the Sunshine Coast last week. The adult has since been diagnosed with the virus. The state's chief health officer, Dr. Diana Lang, says the men could be in real danger and should contact health authorities immediately. Effigies of Prime Minister Howard and Indonesian President Suharto have been burned during a demonstration outside the Indonesian consulate in Melbourne. Wendy McGuinness has the details.
About 30 activists calling themselves pro-democracy protesters have rallied outside the Indonesian consulate in South Melbourne. They've called for the release of political prisoners and for free and fair Indonesian elections on May 29. Political demonstrations have dominated the country since the campaign began there on April 27, with 914 people arrested for violence and at least 73 people killed in clashes. Associated Group Resistance and the National East Timorese Youth Resistance have accused Canberra of selling out on human rights in Indonesia and East Timor for economic reasons. Wendy McGuinness in a radio competition. A disappointed contestant alleged the spinning wheel used in a promotional 3AW was unfairly rated, stopped landing on the major prize of $25,000. The casino crime unit has concluded the Goannas rugby league match this evening. The Gold Coast about to take on Illawarra as round 3 of the Optus Cup continues at Carrara. Earlier today, Newcastle beat Balmain by 26 points to 18 in the afternoon's only match at Barcaldine. The Roos home 19 goals 14, 128, 15 goals 10, 100. At the MCG, Geelong have thumped Melbourne by 79 points, 19, 14, 128 through 7, 749. The Cats kicked 12 successive goals in the third and final quarters. The dream run of Australian Scott Draper is over at the Italian Tennis Open. Draper losing in straight sets to Croatia for an even X-bench. In rugby, Canterbury earlier this afternoon defeated Queensland 48 points to 3 in Christchurch. And Miami has defeated York 95-90 to level their NBA Eastern Conference semi-final series with 3 matches apiece. It's 4.5 minutes plus 7.
Well run, Rose!
Everything you'd expect, Rose Hill and Blackall. You're equipped hosting an animal nutrition night in each centre, and you're invited. Get sitting from the night's animal nutrition specialist.
From that end.
What, next time come out, bring the pub?
Hang them up there, mate, didn't you?
Could be, yeah. Because we've got a buzzer. It's not dead. The ones that are dead, that's...
Hey, mate, have a long stand.
Last time, I couldn't. good for her in here. We just come over just in sheer frustration, leave on the window and the window's still out. We just tried the same trick. It didn't work.
Can I go and find her if you tell me where she lives?
Easiest way from Irene would be at the picture shop. That's where she'll be. The theatre's on the line.
Won't be long. Phone if yeah, just start doing it on the phone if the line comes good. Just call into the phone because I haven't hooked up the final thing is plug the plug in, but it's a bit hard to explain. So if you get somewhere, just do it on the phone and I'll come back and plug it together. What do we need, Bert? Just the key?
Yeah, that's all.
Where's your jumper? Go and get it away of the car. Quick. It's not, there's no jumpers up here. No, it's not up here. We've got no jumpers up here. Well, they're not up here. You've got a taxi bottom here. Put this one on. No jumper up here. These on, there you go. There's your pocket. Go down the stairs. No, I didn't.
It was right on the line, I just went down my feet.
Got one.
Well, I go, yeah, it's right. And Jay just comes by and takes it and takes off.
Third up there. Third ball up there. 4 LG up there.
Yes. Where's that from? Yeah, Vic's over there trying to get the timeline.
I think you go the race up, Jim. Yeah, look, Bert, they can't get in there. They're trying to get in there. Just take it away. office and Becky. That's all come to me, isn't it? As you can see the switch from the outside, I'll start to see that.
Barcaldine defending in the second half, the racecourse end of the ground, and Blackall defending the hospital or town end of the ground, I should say. Very little breeze to speak of. It's a reasonably chilly night in Barcaldine, but it's not too bad. As we see the first penalty of the second half going to the Barcaldine players. It was Dale Kapner being pinched there and a tackle going a little bit high, the hooker from Blackall. So Peter White will look for touch about 10 metres short of halfway. If he does that with a good kick, gets over the halfway line by about 5 or 6 metres. We see a tap now. They dump into Matthews. They go deep straight away onto Greg Wilson it is. An interesting statistic that's been brought to my attention the last couple of weeks. Greg Wilson is actually playing A grade with his son Leroy Wilson, Vic.
Really?
Leroy's only 15 playing in the centres for Barcaldine, and Coco Wilson's been playing for Barcaldine in the second row forever and a day. So, yeah, you don't see that sort of thing very often as we see Leroy with the ball there now.
Plenty of brothers and cousins in this game, but not sons and fathers.
That's right. It's at a whole new dimension to the game as Barcaldine spread it wide now with Eddie Blucher. Eddie Blucher dummies, goes back inside. The ball's gone to ground. Knockbacks as referee Joe Hoff. 20 metres inside Blackall territory. Right in the centre of the ground now. Johnny Power skirts out a dummy half. Pitches some valuable metres. Does Power. Support there. Couldn't get the ball away. 5 tackles gone. 25 metres out from the line. Barkey on the attack. Shrag now puts a little kick in behind the line. Plenty of chasers there. Deep into the corner. The ball's been knocked into touch right in the corner. I think the fullback Clayton Smith for Blackall was the offender on that occasion. So there will be a scrum to go down. I'm just waiting for Joe's yes, it's gone in goal, so it's going to be a drop out from underneath the post and from Blackall there. So Barcall on the attack again, get another set of 6 inside Blackall territory. So deep drop out now almost to the halfway line. Picked up there by Wayne Osborne from Barcall onto Blucher. Eddie Blucher been strong off the bench tonight for the Goannas. He's about 25 metres short of the line, right on the eastern side of the ground now. Danny Arthur, strong run down the blind side, back inside to Matthews. Looking to promote the football, couldn't do so. Matthews, no one there. They've got runners coming everywhere now. Barcaldine, it's Peter White, it is the fullback injecting himself. 15 metres out from the line, right in the centre of the ground. Barcaldine all possession so far in the second half. Shrag now, Shrag, long cut-out ball, finds Power. Johnny Power trying to link up with his winger, still going Power, stepping, weaving. Defenders come at him, they put him to ground. Only about 10 metres out from the line. It's out to Horston now. Horston steps, goes himself back inside Horston. Darting run from the halfback on the 5th tackle now. Only a couple of metres out from the line. Goes to Shrag. Shrag looks for runners, flicks a pass back to Power. Power trying to link up with his winger on the toe. The Power, but it's been cleaned up in the back there. Was Jimmy Harlow behind the line, so the ball's been grounded in goal again. So we'll come back to another drop out from underneath the post. Barcaldine with all possession, Big Blackwood.
Certainly, Brian. And the other thing I found very interesting tonight, the first time we've seen it this season, was juniors playing as we got here tonight. What a fantastic scene under lights to give the young guys a bit of very different experience, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. The under-16s playing. Barcaldine running out winners in that game pretty convincingly. I didn't get an actual full-time score, but Barcaldine very convincing in the under-16s. But it was great, like you said, to see the under-16s running around under lights. It's a good experience for them, and to play. The juniors always used to be curtain raisers to the A-grade games, and I think it's good that they've done that again now.
Absolutely.
Barcaldine on the attack once more. Through the hands of Jenkins, it is standing. Brett Jenkins. Roland Blucher finally puts in the ground 20 metres out from the Blackall line. They've got to defend again here. Blackall goes to Horston. Horston onto Arthur. Danny Arthur picks up Matthews inside. Good run from Matthews. Still going. Ross Matthews promotes the football to Wilson. Greg Wilson almost there. Only probably a metre and a half short of the line on the left-hand upright. Goes to Horston again. Horston dummies, goes himself. Horston gets the ball out the back to Wilson. That's Leroy Wilson on the Power. Johnny Power for the corner. Cover comes and gets him. Flicks the pass back inside. Cleaned up by Wilson again. That lost probably 10 or 15 metres there. Barcaldine still on the attack though through White. Peter White finds Matthews again charging at the line. On the 5th tackle.
How many inches out?
Forward pass. Didn't see the referee's hand. I thought he was signalling a changeover. The pass went forward to Ross Matthews. It was his second run in that set of 6. Been busy the second row for the Goannas this evening. There'll be a scrum to pack down 10 metres out from the Blackall line. Barcaldine in the second half. Big Blackall, we've only had 5.5 minutes gone in the second half. Barcaldine with all possession and the territory advantage as well.
Certainly, from our point of view, they've been right down the wrong end of the batting.
Exactly right. You shared me. A little bit of coal creeping in here, Vic. It's not a good look.
No. Scrum window at the Blackall back close.
That's right. Blackall come away with it now. Through the hands of Matt Peacock. Good run from Peacock out at 1. Still going Peacock. Comes to the fullback that covers that. He's still going out of 3-4 tackles. Peacock. Great run from the centre.
No support, Brian.
No one there with him. No one can catch him. Exactly right. Harlow now on the blind side. Pops a pass back inside to big Roland Blucher. He's got 30 metres out from their line. First time that Magpies have had the ball inside Barcaldine territory in the second half to Richardson now. He fails to advance the football about 35 metres out from the Barcaldine line. Harlow out of dummy half, puts it on the toe. Was tackled after he kicked it. Joe Hoff says play on. Speed picked up by Storch it is. Gene Storch, a winger for Barcaldine. He gets it about almost 20 metres out from his own line. Greg Wilson in a dummy half now, back to Danny Arthur. Wasn't he expecting the pass? On to Eddie Blucher now. Eddie Blucher in a bit of space, trying to link up with the winger. He does so. McCracken's there. Makes McCracken in a bit of space. Gets out of 1-2 tackles. McCracken's still going over the halfway line. Good run from the winger off the interchange bench. To Blucher now. Blucher to Shrag. Shrag on to Johnny Power. Comes inside to Matthews. Matthews straight over the top of one. Pops the pass out the back to Shrag, who's knocked it on. Forcing the pass there, Barcaldine right in the centre of the ground. So scrum it back down, Vic Blackwood.
Brian, I was interested in league talk this morning. I can't remember who you talked to. I was a bit busy with dropping a name or two to the Prime Minister this morning, but a lot of comment about the interchange bench. I mean, it means you don't need to play anywhere near 80 minutes of football. You can just rotate your team, provided, of course, you've got the sufficient numbers on the bench. It makes it a very different game.
It does make it a very different game, Victor. Some of the bigger forwards that struggle to play a full 80 minutes can rotate themselves off the bench, as we just see that now with Terry Cullen doing the same thing for Barcaldine, been doing it all night. He comes on, has a quick 10-20 minutes. We see Johnny Power now. Good run from Power. They try to drive him in the touch. He's caught about 15 metres short of the try line. On the attack again, Barcaldine. We'll come back to the interchange. Eddie Blucher out of dummy half. Darting run from Blucher, pops a pass out the back. It's been picked up by Osborne, I think. Only 5 metres out, Barcaldine on the attack again. Arthur onto Shrag. Shrag to Danny Arthur. Winds up Danny Arthur. Bang, straight over the top of Jesse Noonan, who was underneath. Still can't put in the ground. There's 3 Blackall defenders there. Can't put Arthur to the ground. They go the blind side now with Shrag. Shrag looks to run a second man play. Good pass out the back to Wilson. Went behind him. Leroy Wilson went without it. He would have been in the corner. Blackall come up with it. Looks like there's going to be a scrum to go down. It's been knocked forward. Looks like by Barcaldine.
Robert, just while we're waiting for this scrum to pack down, looking at the ABC match on TV this afternoon, been a tremendous amount of influence on the referee, or sorry, a tremendous input from the referee on clean play. I mean, the slightest lift of a player in a tackle, and they were pulled up within seconds.
Yeah, that's right, Dick. I saw a little bit of that game myself, and it's really creeping into the game now. I know even with the judiciary and that kind of thing, they've got certain points and that kind of thing for a lifting tackle and that sort of thing. They're trying to stamp that right out, which is a good thing. You don't have to lift a player to tackle him as hard as you can. You can still, and I think if they can get rid of that out of the game, it's got to be a good thing. It can stop a lot of injuries. We see an injury last week of the Longreach player in that Ilfracombe game. So, 66 points to nil. There was really no need to lift him a couple of minutes from full time. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, I think, Vic, you're right. I think we can stamp that out of the game. It's going to be another good thing.
Blackall back in position and making some good yards at the moment. Just again a one-out play.
Exactly, Vic. No one with them. They're looking to. I wouldn't say cut Barcaldine to pieces, but they've got themselves in a couple of holes. And when they have done so, Barcaldine have scrambled very, very well in defence. Peter White and the likes of those guys and the wingers have got there. But I mean, no one to promote the football to. There was just no one with him. That's the winger on the far side of the field there. Grant Johnson it was. Ended up getting humbled in the touch because he was just running out of room. So scrum to go down. Horston will feed it for Barcaldine right on the halfway line. As we see Aaron Melville come on now for Barcaldine. That interchange we just spoke about.
For what he's meant to, we will take a look at half-time in a minute too, Brian, after we see play get underway again. Barcaldine winning that scrum too.
Yep, back to Nathan Shrag now. Shrag over the halfway line, the 5'8". Play the ball back now, Barcaldine onto Johnny Power. Finds Paul Arthur. Paul Arthur steps, goes inside. Harlow brings him to ground, though, about 5-6 metres inside Blackall territory. Johnny Power's the acting half. Onto Logan Kelly it was. Kelly got a ball away to Melville. He's brought down probably 20 metres inside Blackall territory. Matthews in a dummy half. At to Shrag. Shrag steps, goes back inside. Still going Shrag. Good run from the 5'8" once more. Looking dangerous with the ball in his hands. Nathan Shrag. To Johnny Power now. Long cut-out ball to Danny Arthur in a bit of space. Danny Arthur pushes off one. Gets the ball back inside. Couldn't handle it. Eddie Blucher. The ball's gone to ground. It's going to be a penalty. Offside of some sort. Yep. Player in front of the man. So there's an offside penalty to Blackall. About 20 metres out from their own line. Yes, Vic just having a quick look at the half-time wrap-out for Woody's menswear. the Blackall camp said they'd beat themselves in the first half. They were happy with how they were going. They're only 10-0 down on the scoreboard. They just said the stupid mistakes that they'd made cost them dearly on the scoreboard. Whereas Barcaldine weren't too unhappy with the way things were going. They thought they could have capitalised on a few more opportunities, and that's pretty much what they had to do. They had all the possession like they have had in the second half, and with only about 11 and a half minutes gone in the second half, 10-0, there's still a lot of football to be played here.
Yeah, the other thing I saw an expert on the game in this particular region, and he made the comment that when Barcaldine were lined out across the paddock, they were leaving themselves too far apart in order to contain the attack from Barcaldine. He said they were about 10 metres apart a man, and in rugby league that just doesn't work. You need only to be about 6 to 7 metres apart, and that allows you to close the gaps very quickly. And he's observing that they were quite a fair way apart. I notice it out there on the left-hand side at the moment.
Yeah, that's right, Vic. They're running a lot of times these days. Sides will run what they call a compressed defence, like you just spoke about, meaning that sides have to virtually run around them, and that's where your sliding defence comes into it. A sliding compressed defence works a lot better than a stretch pattern like they were running in the first half there. It just leaves yourself open to a lot of gaps, turning the ball inside. You've only got a man 10 metres away. There's holes there as Paul Arthur opened up Blackall and scored their second try just before half-time. That's what Barcaldine were using to there. And we see Blackall doing it again, Vic, as you were saying. They've got to they're trying to mark up man for man. And it's not helping them with Nathan Schrag, as we see in a bit of a hole again. On the fifth tackle now, Barcaldine 30 metres out from the Blackall line. Johnny Power now puts it on the toe. They've been pretty effective with the kicks, but this one's a little bit ordinary. Clayton Smith cleans it up easily, no pressure there. There's a few chasers got down there, but kick wasn't actually high enough to put enough pressure on him. As the winger darts out of dummy half, almost gets pushed into touch. Only 10 metres out from his own line. Richardson now has a run. He's pulled up probably 15 metres off his own line. Blackall trying to work it out from their own line now. Richardson has another run. Jason Richardson strong in the front row for Blackall. 20 metres out from the Blackall line. Harlow runs the second man play. The ball's gone to ground. Picked up out the back there by Peacock. Matt Peacock smashed into the Barcaldine turf. Fifth tackle. They're still only 20 metres out from their own line. Need a good kick here. The winger, it is Austin. Austin has a run down the flank. Almost got out of one tackle, but his opposite number coming at him again and flung him into touch. So it'll be a changeover. Barcaldine will have, on the fifth tackle going into touch, Blackall, so Barcaldine will have the ball 30 metres out from the Blackall line. So on the attack again, Barcaldine, Lex McCracken it is, has a run, gets under a high shot, McCracken. He's caught 20 metres out from the Blackall line. Eddie Blucher warming up for a run. They give it to Blucher. Eddie Blucher runs to the line, still can't put him to ground, looking to promote the football, can't do so, they lock him up in the end. Out of dummy half now, goes to Kelly. Logan Kelly onto Schrag, back to Kelly. Kelly in a bit of space, back inside to Johnny Power. Johnny Power must be almost over. Johnny Soft Drink Power scores underneath the post for the Barcaldine Sanger winners. The score on the Coca-Cola scoreboard, 14 points to 0 with the kick to come.
Starlight Hideout Tavern are major sponsors of the 4LG football call. And this Friday and Saturday nights, save with cheap drinks. There's $2 basic spirits and $1.50 pots. Don't miss the discount. It's back at Starlight's Hideout Tavern this Friday night.
Silly Solly's is open every day and sells for life. Confectionery, hardware, luggage, Manchester, cassette, CDs, toys, clothing. New stock arrives daily. You'll never pay full price again. Silly Solly's open 7 days a week. Nobody saves your money like Silly Solly.
Capelec, promoting the wise use of electricity to save lives, save energy, save the environment, and save you money. The main causes of electrical accidents and fatalities include lack of maintenance of electrical appliances, interference by the home handyman, contact with overhead wires, and using electrical appliances while barefoot. Be sure to have your appliances and cords checked regularly to ensure their earth wires are intact. Remember, the earth conductor is for your protection. If damaged, call your electrical contractor. Capelec, improving service to you. Low on fuel? Why not stop at the Barcaldine Motel? With 24-hour fuel access, Barcaldine Motel offers only the best with Shell fuels and oil, full driveway service, and FPOS for all your cash requirements. Motel accommodation is also available with air conditioning and fully equipped en suites. For reservations, call Mike or Andrea on 511244 or 1-800-639-265. Barcaldine Motel, everything you'd expect, motel and more. Here's the big news in Barcaldine. Stories Food Store is now the Barcaldine 5-star Star Supermarket, you'll notice the better range of products you'll appreciate the increased range you'll love the reduced prices. Striving for complete customer satisfaction and progressing all the time. The Barcaldine 5-Star Supermarket, changing for the better. Call in today and see the difference for yourself. The Barcaldine 5-Star Supermarket in Oak Street. Proud to support the 4LG coverage of the Barcaldine Goannas in the 1997 season. The Osprey Challenge continues down at Barcaldine. Blackall versus Barcaldine. Brian Ballard.
Thanks, Matt. Yes, the kick was successful there by Johnny Power, converted his own try, so the score on the Coca-Cola scoreboard, 16 points to 0 in favour of Barcaldine. As we see, Ross Matthews now run back
You get the chance to get another.
off the kick-off. Good run
Go
from the
another
second
try,
row.
mate.
And he's picked up about 5-6 metres short of the halfway line. They go to Kelly now. Logan Kelly gets the ball away to Danny Arthur. It gets out of 1-2 tackle, still going Arthur. Picked up about 3 or 4 metres short of halfway to Nathan Schrag. Now Nathan Schrag to Paul Arthur, goes outside, had a runner inside, it was Johnny Power, he let him go, gets over the halfway line now. Blucher runs the angle, goes to Schrag, Nathan Schrag steps inside, one still going Schrag, looking to promote the foot, he can't do so, they put him to ground a couple of metres inside Blackall territory. Nathan Schrag looked pretty dangerous every time he's got the ball in his hands. As we see now, Barcaldine still on the attack. Goes back on the 5th tackle. Johnny Power gets a kick in. Down to the far side wing on the eastern side of the ground. Picked up by the winger there. 20 metres off his own line. Green Johnson it was. Having a little bit of problems with the line here at the moment. We see Blackall now pull down. A couple of metres short of halfway, right on the far side of the ground. Richardson dummies, goes back inside to Harlow, I think it was. Still having trouble getting out of their own half, Blackall. They've got a back line set now. They go wide, can't use it, can't do anything with it. Blackall at the moment, still short of the halfway line. Roland Blucher's in a dummy half. They stretch the ball now out to Matty Peacock it is. Peacock on the 5th tackle, right on the halfway line. Harlow in a dummy half, shapes the kick. Harlow goes back now. They put a kick in behind the line. It bounces over the head of Mick Hansen it was. 20 metres out from the Barcaldine line, I should say. And we'll have a scrum 20 metres out from the Barcaldine line. Barcaldine loose head and feed.
Brian, while we're waiting for the scrum to pack down, how generally has Blackall been playing?
Mate, Blackall have been going quite well. They've 16 points to 0 in favour of Barcaldine, still on the Coca-Cola scoreboard, Matt. So,
it just sounds like a similar game to last week.
Very, very much so. Apparently, Blackall had a little bit of a nap after half time, and Barcaldine got away with it last week. Very similar things happened here. Again, Barcaldine with all the possession, and they've got all the points on the board, Matt.
16 at the moment as we wait for the scrum to back down, and has the feed hit.
Yeah, Barcaldine has the feed. Barcaldine come away with it 25 metres out from their own line. As we see, Eddie Blucher dart out a dummy half. Blucher, good run from him. Picks up quick 5 or 6 metres. It's with Schrag now. Nathan Schrag gets the ball away to Arthur. Good hands from Danny. Arthur gets out of one tackle, still going Arthur. 3 of them come at him to pick him up. He's caught right on halfway on the western side of the ground. They're deep now, Barcaldine. They go through the hands. It's Power. Johnny Power promotes the football out to Coco Wilson to McCracken. McCracken showing plenty of pace. McCracken down the touchline. Harlow comes at him. Great tackle into touch from the captain coach of Blackall, Tim Harlow. The Capras boy crashed him into touch. Good enterprising play from Barcaldine. They look good when they got the football in their hands though. Threatening. Looking a little bit dangerous. 20 minutes gone in the second half. 16 points to 0 still on the Coca-Cola scoreboard in favour of Barcaldine. Scrum will be packed down now. Blackall with the loose head and feed. 25 metres out from their own line.
What's the crowd like at the moment, Brian?
The crowd is quite good actually, Matt. They've got a few cars around all around the ground, haven't they, Victor?
It's starting to look quite good, Brian, and I've got to tell you that the fillet steak and onion sandwiches are absolutely wonderful. We're just seeing the scrum back down on the far side of the field, about 30 metres out from the Blackall line. Big push from Barcaldine, trying to pull it off the mark. The referee says, come back, fellas. We'll have that one all over again. We'll try and...
He's given them a penalty, Vic,
penalty to Blackall.
Pushing off the mark, I believe. Referee Joe Hoff awarding the penalty to...
Certainly a fortuitous one to Blackall because they do need to get out of their own quarter, and they've certainly done that. Come up about, 30 metres after the barking line.
Yeah, good kick there from Tim Harlow. Gained quite a few metres as we see Blackall with pretty much their first opportunity in the second half to put something on here. What can they do? It's the Noonan and to Kavanagh, Gene Kavanagh. Kavanagh onto Harlow, the playmaker for Blackall. Gets out of one, promotes the football. It's gone behind him. Play on, says referee Joe Hoff, as Gene Kavanagh cleans it up. Still 30 metres out from the line. Blackall, play back to Austin. Austin gets it away to Turner. Dan Turner it was. Still not going forward, Blackall. Gets it on to Noonan. Noonan to Roland Blucher. He casts it forward, pops on out the back door, back to Noonan. Noonan to the 20-metre line almost. 21 metres out from the Barkey line. Barcaldine on the fence, rock solid though. Looking for Richardson. Richardson straight through the ball. Jason Richardson.
I'm getting away.
The ball's gone to ground, 10 metres out from the line. Richardson stepped. The big front row has put on a side step, went straight through the gap, and couldn't put the points on the board, Vic.
Tim Harlow actually got over the line with the ball in hand and would have loved to have been able to put that one down. Interesting decision there, Brian, because it was touched by Barcaldine players as it was kicked ahead, and well, it could have been anyone's. Joe's the man on the spot down here. He can see it much better than we can. The ball about to be fed into the scrum on the 10-metre mark. Barcaldine coming away with it as one would expect because they fed the scrum. And Barkey just don't seem to have anyone like the man with the ball at the moment. But Blucher who can do a big step to throw a dummy and throw the bench right off.
Eddie, we're talking about Eddie Blucher in the first half there where we got no phone line. And I played a little bit against Eddie Blucher, and he is one of the most awkward blokes you ever want to tackle in your life. Everything, I know it sounds a little bit strange, but everything's moving, and he's never tackled until he's absolutely flat on his back, and he works and works and works, and they've used him off the interchange bench like we speak about to absolutely sensational effect. Barcaldine getting the best out of Eddie Blucher. As we see them, as Vic said, with the scrum win, they're only about 25 metres out, 30 metres out from their own line. They get a kick in now. Straight down to Clayton Smith, it is the fullback for Blackall, puts the big goose step on, tries to run around and gets over the top of Leroy Wilson. The Barkey defence coming again, Wilson comes in just to let him know that he'll finish the tackle off, plays it back to Blucher. That's Roland Blucher playing for Blackall and Eddie Blucher playing for Barcaldine. Roland gets inside Barcaldine territory with a dart out of dummy half. But pretty much one-out stuff at the moment for Blackall. Slams to the ground, Ross Matthews. We were just speaking about lifting. Big Ross Matthews, he just grabbed the dummy.
Solid tackle if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, Ross Matthews, one of the better defenders getting around, especially if he runs straight into his arms like that. It was Grant Johnson it was. Just pick up his number now. He's plenty tough, but he's going off in the end. But showed plenty of spirit to get up and play the ball though. As we see Dan Turner put a kick in out of dummy half. Cleaned up very easily though by that man we just spoke about, Moose Matthews. As we see Brett Jenkins have a run now. They try to do the same to him, pick him up. There's four of them in the tackle, still can't put Jenkins to ground. He'll play the ball right on halfway, the cricket pitch area. Logan Kelly gets the ball away to big Terry Cullen. Still not over the halfway line, Terry Cullen. Eddie Blucher runs the dummy, goes back to Kelly it is. Kelly gets into Blackall territory now, Horston in an acting half. They're deep, Barcaldine. Go to Arthur. Shrag. On to Matthews. Matthews has 5 tackles gone, 40 metres out from the try line. Here come Barcaldine. Paulie Arthur puts a kick in, useful kick too. It's cleaned up down in the corner though. Clint Austin on the far side of the wing. Far side of the wing. On the wing on the far side of the ground. Vic Blackwood, I'll get it right in a minute. Yep, he's run back into the arms of some waiting defence there from Barcaldine. They've been busy in defence there. Johnny Powers tackled everything that's moved tonight. 35 metres out from their own line. Tim Harlow in a bit of a hole. Tim Harlow gets out of one tackle. They come at him again with Leroy Wilson with an absolute copybook tackle. A good ball now at the back door. Can't pick up the player's number. Good back to Kavanagh it is. Gene Kavanagh looking to set up, promote the football. Does so now. Back to Dale Kavanagh, back to Gene Kavanagh. Gene Kavanagh. They come back to Barcaldine. The fence on to Harlow. Harlow flicks a pass out the back door. So he picked up by Paul Arthur though. Harlow didn't have a look. He got the call on the far side
The best chance Blackall have had all night. That was a fantastic attack, but just not good enough. The Barcaldine defence ready for them.
Had try written all over it. The pass was on, the flick pass was all happening. And went straight into the waiting arms of Paul Arthur. So 35 metres out from their own line, Barcaldine now. Running away from their line. Leroy gets it out the back door to Mick Hansen. Mick Hansen, he smashed into the ground by Matt Peacock and company. Couple of metres in from touch, almost to halfway. We see Leon Russell on for Blackall, busy in defence. The fresh player. We see Grant Johnson, the bloke that was picked up and slammed, he's off, been replaced. And so Schrag put a chip in now, which hindered after he kicked the ball. Schrag, good chase though, Johnny Powers cleaned it up. No runners back to Schrag. Trying to put something on him. Barcaldine. It's been knocked forward though, was on the first tackle. They had 5 to go, went to force the pass. Was great work from Power and Schrag. Good kick from Schrag, Johnny Power, great chase. End up with the ball back in Schrag's hand. Unfortunately, the ball was knocked forward on the 5th tackle, so there'll be a changeover.
Certainly been a low-scoring second half run, and we've really Blackall have had just one opportunity to score, and Barky have been down there a couple of times.
Yeah, Barcaldine have at the moment failed to put points on the board. Still 16 points to nil on that Coca-Cola scoreboard with almost 30 minutes gone in the second half. Having a few little problems here, but we're getting there. As you see Barcaldine back on the attack now, 20 metres out from the Blackall line. So Schrag again now. Schrag, busy, good tackle though from Clayton Smith right around the bootlaces. Barcaldine not going forward. Gets it to Matthews, he'll go forward. Ross Matthews gets the ball back out to Jenkins. Jenkins pulled down 10 metres short of the line. Great opportunity here for Barcaldine. Goannas, can they put something on? Horston in an acting half. It's got to be a penalty. It will. Tim Harlow all over the tackle player. Barcaldine take a quick tap with Horston. Horston to Power on the run around. Power links up with Wilson. That's Leroy Wilson. Leroy almost out of one. Gets back inside. The Storch it was. They tee him up and drive him into the ground 10 metres out from the line. Only one tackle gone. Horston.
A lot of signalling down there from the Blackall side, trying to get players out to the sideline, and Barky turning back in.
Yeah, that's right, there are a few personnel down Blackall. There's a couple on the deck. As Barky got a deep back line. Power with a 30-metre cut-out pass. Great ball on the head. He blew to show. Great hands to McCracken. McCracken's in the corner. 20 points nil on the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Kick to come.
You won't go hungry at Starlight's Hideout Tavern. Right now, enjoy the delicacies of the brand new menu. The menu's been extended, and meals are available 7 days a week. Proud sponsors of the Collegiate Rugby Union, Starlight's Hideout Tavern.
Silly Solly's is open every day and 7 to 1. Confectionery, hardware, luggage, Manchester, cassettes, CDs, toys, clothing. New stock arrives daily. You'll never pay full price again. Silly Solly's open 7 days a week. Nobody saves your money like Silly Solly.
Well, you can look how you want, let's say and feel. The 40 man wear, the things are real.
Winter's nearly here, and Woody's got everything you'll need to keep warm. There's a large range of Canterbury jerseys. There's an even bigger range of tracksuits from brands like Adidas and Dixon Brooks. There's a new range of long-sleeve casual and dress shirts from Pinball, Sunshine, and the Friday Shirt Company. Woody even stocks flannelette shirts, BJ's gloves, and surf brand beanies. So keep warm this winter with Woody's Menswear, the store above the rest.
Capelec, promoting the wise use of electricity to save lives, save energy, save the environment, and save you money. Locate your hot water system as close as possible to the point of most frequent use, usually the kitchen or bathroom. A long hot water pipe wastes energy. Most modern detergents are formulated for cold water use in your washing machine, so use the hot water setting as little as possible. And remember, the most economical way to run a dishwasher is on cold water. Capelec, improving service to you. 21 past 8, 15 degrees outside as we head back down to the Barcaldine Showgrounds. Blackall versus Barcaldine in the Moscow Trophy, 16-0 Coca-Cola scoreboard.
Thank you very much, Matt Stevens, and welcome back to our coverage of the game tonight. Be better if we can get this gear to work on a reliable, regular basis.
Sounds great, Nick.
Well, that's good. We'll just persevere with it and fix it in the next break. How we go with the conversion there, Brian?
Unsuccessful, 20 points to nil on the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Johnny Power having a mixed bag tonight, but a great pass from Power to set that try up. It would have been 30 or 40 metres. great hands, took it under a lot of pressure. There was two blokes in his face. He managed to offload it to Lex McCracken. Plenty of pace, McCracken. Crashed over in the corner. Great work from the winger.
We mentioned Eddie earlier, the elusive sort of play that he puts on is something that Blackall really don't have any answer to at the present time. He seems to be able to dash and dart and get away.
Yeah, and he's fit as all buggery too, Vic. He's been really busy tonight. He's got to be one of Barcaldine's best players off the bench. You know, it's normally hard to see a high shot there, penalty will go probably Barcaldine's way. But back to Eddie Blucher there, off the bench, it's normally hard to inject yourself and have a better game when you don't start the game. But Eddie's seemed to have done that quite easily tonight. A high shot.
And we see the penalty awarded. The referee not liking that at all. So he's going to take control of this sort of play and try and cut it out of the game tonight.
Yeah, Joe Hobbs had a pretty good game tonight, I think. As we see Paul Arthur fine touch. Horston takes the tap. On to Kelly. Kelly to Shrag. Shrag gets the ball out to Kero. Kero to Power. Johnny Power. Out the back. Thought that should have been play on. The balls went to ground, been cleaned up in the end by Clint Austin for Blackall. He was in open space, Austin, trying to open Blackall's account. But there's been a knock on. Blackall will have the loose head and feet to the scrum 40 metres out from the Barcaldine line. Another opportunity here for the Blackall Magpies. With Barcall and Vic, to their credit, they have defended well.
They certainly have. Blackall need this field position and they're going to try and make the most of it at the moment. Plenty of determination in that run there.
Yeah, top tackle too, Nathan Shrag, all shoulder into that. And it's where they run a second man play with Richardson. It is Jason Richardson. He's pulled down 30 metres out from the Barkey line. Marcus chasing for Blackall, for Barcaldine, should say Harlow, and he's under plenty of pressure. There's four of them there. Smashing back, maybe 35 metres out from the line. Good defence from Barcaldine. They have tackled well. Kavanagh now, Gene Kavanagh gets it out to Clint Austin. Clint Austin, they drive him back again. He'll be 40 metres out now. They've lost 10 metres. It's back to almost where the scrum was packed. Blackall, no line breaks tonight. Struggling to get there. Another big hit there from Terry Cullen. On the fifth tackle now, 40 out from the line. No one's organising for Blackall. Back to Austin. Goes to the air. Pretty wobbly looking off kick. Leroy Wilson there to clean up. Great hands from the 15-year-old centre for Barcaldine. He's cleaned it up. Gets back to the 20-metre line now. Good work from Leroy Wilson. To see McCracken, the try scorer. Darts at a dummy half. Oh, great pace. McCracken got the ball back to me. He's going to try and run around him. Oh, great tackle. Blake Smith right around the bootlace. We talked about defence. That was a try saver. Barcaldine still in the attack there. 40 metres out. Wilson, it is Leroy Wilson. He's pulled down probably 30 metres out from the Blackall line. Right on the western side of the ground. With Johnny Power now. Johnny Power on to Nathan Shrag. Nathan Shrag stepping back inside to Kerrigan. Dave Kerrigan attracts plenty of defence.
Comprehensively, three of them after him. Making sure he's not going to make a yard there.
20 metres out from the line. Looks like the ball's been lost in that tackle.
Put that one on the block whiteboard. That'll be a first, wouldn't it? Kero losing the ball in the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but Blackall have come away with it 20 metres out from their own line. The ball's gone to ground. There'll be a penalty. Laying in the ruck there. I think it was Paul Arthur. A little bit harsh. I think Paul Arthur was hurt. They're calling Eric Hindmarsh on now. He couldn't get out of the way because he was hurt. They passed it into him. The penalty did have to be awarded, I guess. But nothing really Paul Arthur could do. He couldn't get out of the way of that. As you see, Eric Hindmarsh on there now, assisting him to his feet, giving him a drink of that famous Barkey water. Mouthguard back in, and proceedings go on. Vic Blackall.
Could be some of that Power soft drink, would it, by any chance? It could be in that training bottle.
It could be. It could be.
Good kick, went right out into the crowd.
Yes, on the big stand we've got happening there. Barcaldine, almost packed to capacity, Vic, the stand.
It's pretty busy here tonight, Brian. It's great to see the people getting out and taking advantage of seeing the greatest game of all. Blackall coming away there with the ball and, being swarmed upon by the Reds.
They're just saying, it just says that people do like their Saturday night football, Vic.
No doubt about it. Well, Brian, we've got a huge one next week, and we're going to be seeing Blackall and Barkey again, but we'll also see
Longwich and Ilfracombe in the big double header over in Blackall next weekend, next Saturday night. As you see Jesse Noonan now, not held, the tackle gets up. Joey Hobbs has his back and says, play in the hair.
He did.
And he did what he was told. Now it's with Harlow looking for Peacock, Matt Peacock. Doesn't see much of the ball tonight. Peacock on the 5th tackle now, 25 metres out from the Barcaldine line. Harlow in a dummy half. Goes back to Noonan. Noonan goes himself. Dummy puts a little kick on. Goes straight back to Kero. He cleans it up. Harlow comes over the top, puts him to the ground 20 metres out from the line. Safe hands this time. He's complaining to the referee, Joe Box, and Dave Kerrigan. Slow play the ball, that's what Kero's complaining about. Nathan Strang now dummies, goes himself against Strang. He's caught 25 metres out from his own line. Horston in acting half. Dummies goes himself, Horston. The markers were working there for Blackall, couldn't get a pass away to Matthews. He'll go into dummy half, Ross Matthews. Kero has a dummy run down the blind side. He goes to Wilson, Leroy Wilson. Links up with Eddie Blucher. Eddie Blucher cut out pass to Johnny Power in a bit of space. Good pass on Blucher. Johnny Power showing a bit of pace too. Great tackle again from Clayton Smith. Coming in, another try saver. They're still on the attack though, Blackall. It's with Coco Wilson this time. Wilson still going. Must be only 20 metres out, right in the centre of the ground now. Here come the Goannas on the last tackle. They go the blind side with Eddie Blucher. They've got numbers here. Johnny Power should stroll over. Unselfish play there from Johnny Power. Gets it away to Danny Arthur, who will run around and score virtually underneath the post. 24 points to 0 on the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Kick to come.
Silly Solly's is open every day and sells for life. Confectionery, hardware, luggage, Manchester, cassette, CDs, toys, clothing, new stock arrives daily. You'll never pay full price again. Silly Solly's open 7 days a week. Nobody saves your money like Silly Solly.
Here's the big news in Barcaldine. Story's food store is now the Barcaldine 5-star supermarket. You'll notice the better range of products. You'll appreciate the increased range. You'll love the reduced prices. Striving for complete customer satisfaction and progressing all the time. The Barcaldine 5-star supermarket, changing for the better. Call in today and see the difference for yourself. The Barcaldine 5-star supermarket in Oak Street. Proud to support the 4LG coverage of the Barcaldine Goannas in the 1997 season. It is 29 past 8 and 15 degrees outside. Ranch Club continues after the football action from Barcaldine. Back to Vic Blackwood and Brian Ballard.
Thank you very much, Matt Stevens, back in the control centre of the universe. And what a busy day it's been.
It has.
We've
Looks like it's going to be a busy day tomorrow too.
Well, look, there's no doubt about it. We look forward to those sorts of things. But, well, what about that broadcast this morning? I've had a lot of people talking about it, the Prime Minister. Absolutely. Hey, have you ever got the cheat out there? Have you? You might be able to find it during the next passage of play.
I'll see what I can do, Vic.
If you can, it'd be good. We'll talk about that in a little while too. But what a fantastic effort down here tonight, Brian, by the Telstra team to get us back on the wireless. And we've got to come up with a pretty important decision very shortly. We've got to pick a person of the match, man of the match, in fact, and we'll be doing that quite shortly as well.
And Vic, Telstra is making life easier. Did you know that?
They do. There's no doubt about it.
Now, Telstra STD, you can talk for as long as you like for no more than $3 per call. Start and finish the call between 8 p.m. and midnight, Monday to Friday. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Sounds good to me. We'll probably breakfast that this very evening as the kick is unsuccessful, Brian. So we're seeing Blackall side after just that little bit of a break. I wonder what they were saying down there behind the post. Did you get a chance to check out the Blackall camp at half time from what he's meant to?
Yes, I did, Vic. They thought at only 10 points to 0, they'd given away, did some stupid things in crucial parts of the ground, and that really cost them their points. They thought they were right in it, and they were. There was really nothing in the first half, only 10 points to 0 in favour of Barkey. They really just had to tighten a few things up, and they could have come away with it, but unfortunately, they've had a little nap again, and 24 points to 0 in favour of Barcaldine, with Johnny Power unsuccessful with another kick. As we see Matthews now, Ross Matthews, steamrolls over the top of one, the second, third tackle is finally put in the ground, 10 metres short of the halfway line. I've got the panel, Vic, here on the job with the man of the match, the fourth man of the match.
I'll probably come up with one shortly.
They have, there's a few names being bandied around there now.
Thanks to Peter Ballard of Ballard's Carrying in Long Range too, we've got a fantastic man of the match prize, and also, of course, Forex, the man of the match.
In Starlight's Hot Air Tavern, Vic, with the coolers.
Yeah, we got the dummy holder.
Mate, we've got everything.
We have. Full time.
And that's just about it. 24 points to 0 in favour of Barcaldine, as Vic Blackwood shoots off out of the commentary box to catch it.
Don't forget next weekend, ladies and gentlemen, the Blackall Magpies are up against the Barcaldine and San Goannas next week in the Moscow Trophy game. Then again, the following weekend, the Blackall Magpies are up against the San Goannas in a double header of Wilson Blackall. In Blackall starting at 5:30.
Put it over the top.